dangerous way. I got over 1,000 beer mugs, beer steins. I hate to tell people that because they know that sucker's lying, man. I mean,
He's not lying.
and they got a lot of the illegal gambling stuff. We have just so much stuff. I mean, it's just, I inherited it from my father. He had Notgeld. In Germany during the First World War, they were running out of metal. They said they were running out of metal, so they didn't have any coins. They took all the coins and made metal out of it, and they made little 25-cent and 50-cent pieces out of paper, and a lot of cities did their own paper like that, and they're just beautiful. The workmanship is just wonderful. I got a big collection of that. And then before 1923, when they had the inflation, when it took 1 million marks to go to the bakery to get a loaf of bread, or 1 billion, I mean, I've got a stack of money like this from my grandpa. I mean, they went through some bad times over in Europe, and people over here don't know that. They just think they were all crazy and this and that. But when you go through things like that, you see what goes on, and you gotta look at both sides of it. They blame Hitler, I mean not Hitler, they blame Germany for the First World War, but Germany had an alliance with Austria. The Austrian king goes down to Serbia and gets shot, and the Austrians go into war against Serbia, and the Germans went with them. They had to go with them because they had a thing, and then France was ahead of, they have all these, I belong with you and you belong to them, and so that's how those wars start. But it's always been the Germans who did this, all the bad work. I mean, but it really ain't true. But it was an experience. I'm just so lucky that I was born here, and I came back when I was 16 years old by myself. My uncle had a bakery in Highland Park, Illinois. I learned with him. I stayed with him. Made $5 a week in room and board, and then I worked it up. Man, up to 30 bucks room and board after a year. And in Germany, I mean, you were starving. I think they kind of made it, after the war, they wanted to show the Germans, hey, you all lost the war, you're going to pay for it. So you had 2 slices of bread in the morning, and if you ate them for morning, you didn't have no for supper, man. So I mean, it was really bad. So when I made that money, I bought stuff and put it in a box, packages. I sent maybe 100 packages to Germany. And at that time, the post office wasn't too friendly with the Germans. So you could send 11 pounds. If it was 11 pounds, 1 ounce, take it back, open it up, get rid of something. Then finally, after a year or 2, they went to 22 pounds. But that's what really saved my parents and my brother, because I sent a lot of food over. Because it was really bad times. Then all of a sudden in '48, when they changed to the new money, then everything was here. You could buy everything you wanted. I mean, it's just funny how things go sometimes. But that other money was like worthless. Cigarettes was a big deal. One day I thought maybe I might help Mom. So I had a box of soap. Poured the soap out, cleaned it out real good, dried. Went and bought a couple of cartons of cigarettes. Shut them in really nice. Closed it up and put it in the box. And my mother's over there. Well, we got to do some laundry. Okay, well, whoa, look at it, come cigarettes, man. And you could get anything with cigarettes. I mean, it was just one of those things you could just, that was the trading thing. I had a nice Hitler used knife. Everything else, my mama, when the Americans came, took my Ausweis, my thing like this here, that said you belong to the Hitler Youth and everything, in the fire. Everything, my uniform, the only thing she kept was this. And then she met a soldier and he wanted to say, you got something from, I need a carton of cigarettes. And she traded my life for a carton of cigarettes. So I didn't have nothing left over from those. And these things, some of these things I looked for 10, 15, 20 years to get one of these passes like this. And I finally found one up in, where was it? Somewhere up north at a show, gun show. And I paid $95 for that thing. So things are really getting expensive. I mean, these knives, you could buy these before for like $20 or $30. Now they're going up to 150, 200, maybe more than that, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. Just a Hitler used knife. I mean, it's unbelievable. Some of the prices they're getting for things. And then you gotta be so careful that everything that they make nowadays, like this one here, is a remake. I bought it because I knew it was a remake, but I wanted to just put it in here to show that what they're doing. This thing here is supposed to be a Hitler Youth fireman's dagger. Anytime you see this thing going up and down, that means it's fireman. They put a Hitler Youth thing in here, and it's got printed, made in China. But they make them so good. I've got a Army Air Force dagger at home, you'll see when you come on. I have one that's a fake. The one costs $20, the other one costs $400. If you look at them side by side, you would think they look just the same. So you got to be so careful when you buy any of this kind of stuff. They fake in so many things that anything with German medals, German uniforms. They used to take these East German